What's going on, guys? It's your boy Thriller here as we are loading in. We're here for week one of the L. Oh, it's Leagues of Greg. That's what the LGO. I remember I said like I didn't know what log stand for. I guess it's League of Greg, which I don't get why. Greg's a seismitoad that he named and he loved it. I don't know. But anyways, we're taking on my buddy Rose of the Las Vegas Road Toms here. As you can see by his team, he has got the Iron Valiant, Greninja, Scizor, Terra Regieleki, which was 26 points in total to have that as a Terra captain, Flygon, a Monkey Dory, Brambleghast, Typhlosion, Terra Lapras, Ursaring, and Volbeat. Now, in terms of this match, I think Valiant, Regieleki, and were like the guaranteed two brings. The other mons I was expecting this matchup, I'm definitely expecting Flygon. Flygon's really hard for me to deal if it starts getting set up. Monkey Dory is also really annoying because it has a really good type matchup into my team as well. Volbeat definitely comes in this matchup just to be able to be an annoying threat and to cripple down my things. And I think overall Ursaring comes because I'm gonna be honest with you, this was not a good Keldeo matchup. With the things like having Valiant, Regieleki, like I Monkey Dory, I wasn't really feeling that confident with having Keldeo come this week. The other mons I could have saw Rose bring this week is going to be the Greninja. Greninja is also really good, but I do have some good counterplay to Greninja, so I don't know if he's going to be 100% set on bringing it. Scizor is also a really big maybe. It is like the seventh mon every time. It's like he was going to be the sixth or seventh mon thing going back for. It's between Ursaring and Scizor that I think comes here because of the fact that Scizor is really strong into my draft. But the only thing that can make Scizor my attention that comes is the fact that I do have things like the Gaussian Fire. I have potential Terra with my Hydro with like an Wallet. I have options to hit it super effectively with stuff like my Mesprit. Kilowattrel beats it 1v1. Rhydon can beat it 1v1. Registeel beats it 1v1. Tintin Land slash, or even Heatwave in general from Noctowl beats it. Just I feel like I have so much good counterplay to it. Brambleghast does not come, has a very bad matchup. Typhlosion also doesn't come because it's way too super situational for this matchup. And I have better speed tiers and just better mons that can counteract it. So I cannot show you a Pokepass because I was an idiot and deleted it, but I think I still have it on. That's not the button I wanted to push. I think I still have it on my damage scalps. Yep. So we're going to kick it off with Darkrai here, season. We have Darkrai here with 116 HP, max special attack with the timid nature with 16 speed up and 124 speed. The speed will guarantee us outspeed everything on his team no matter what. So I just make sure I did respect the Valiant here in this matchup. As Valiant is a very massive threat here versus us and I had to make sure we're respecting the speed tier of that. But we are weakness policy simply because if he tries to vacuum wave us as we get a calm mind off, we get a weakness policy boost, and we pretty much just win the game. We are Sludge Bomb, Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Calm Mind. Again, this set can just kind of win once we get our boost going. Up next, we have Doubting Fire, our boy Crest here, with 116 HP, 212 in attack, 12 in defense, 112 in speed depth with 56 speed with the adamant nature. At +1, besides the Regieleki, we will be outspeeding every single Pokemon on Rose's team. And with our bulk, we are guaranteed to take some hits here and there, but we are here to just dish out damage, dude. We are Scale Shot, Raging Fury, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Dance with the Lumberry. Lumberry is there to stop the potential T-Wave from the Volbeat, but also there in case if we get rid of Volbeat, we don't have to worry about the Lumberry. We can actually cure our confusion because Raging Fury is basically outraged with fire typing. So we can do this. But we are we're pretty much our dual stab because dual stab just has a field day in this matchup. There's nothing that really stops it. Even if you want to go for the Terra Fairy Bring, my Raging Fury is just super good in this matchup. I did think about Heat Crash, but I felt like Raging Fury was just super good in this matchup. Up next, we got our boy Lowly the Hydrapple here. We are rocking out with Calm Nature with Terra Dragon this week. If you look at Rose's team here, what does he have for Dragon types besides Scizor? Nothing besides Terra Fairy. And I actually originally, oh, that's the wrong thing. That was just the draft recap stuff again. I originally had it sub recover Dragon move, like two Dragon moves because Fickle Beam only has APP apparently. And I really debated on going with that set, like going Fickle Beam Energy Ball type of thing, or any variations of that. So I ended up changing the set to be a recover variant with Dragon Pulse, Fickle Beam, Energy Ball. Just Dragon Spam was just super good with, so I was rocking with the Dragon Fang. We have 52 HP, 76 in defense, max special attack with the 128 speed depth with the Calm Nature. Calm Nature basically nature, as soon as I Terra Dragon, I can live one hit or two potentially on the investment of my opponent's Pokemon. Overall, it's a really good bulky offensive mon this week, and I think it's going to do us really, really well here in this matchup. Up next is Messert with Terra Fairy. Terra Fairy is strictly there just because Fairy just looks really good in DeRosa's squad for the most part. This is not what we're going to Terra this week, but it's a good bluffer. And it can still be a good Merrick if we do bring it. We are rocking out with Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Fire Punch, and Trick Room with the Citrus Berry, the tried and true J. Ricky special. We are rocking with max HP, 112 into defense, 144 speed depth with the sassy nature. We're going a little bit more split death heavy than the Fizz death heavy with his Pokemon, so we'll take on some more better hits on his opponent's side. Our Trick Room definitely helps our Hydra Apple out, which is really, really good for us here. And it's overall just a super strong Mon as well. We can do here. We have Fire Punch strictly there in case Scissor does come. I believe we do two-shot Scissor since we are not my exact nature. But if it's a bulky variant of Scissor Max HP, it's roughly a roll to 2 a KO. If not, it's going to be a guaranteed 3 KO. So we can be able to catch a switch on a Scizor to a KO it, live one hit, and then just be able to beat it. So, Shadow Ball was just really there to hit the Monkey Dory. Otherwise, I'm spamming Dazzling Gleam more times than not in this matchup. So, didn't really think about having Psychic this week because I didn't really think Psychic was overall something needed. Dazzling Gleam kind of fit the idea of what I wanted, especially if I do Terra, and so I wanted the Terra boost from that. So, overall, Mesprit because of support and just kind of chip things down. Up next, we got the boy Gold, aka Noctowl, with a choice scarf. We're faster than everything on my opponent's team that's not boosted in. We're scarf besides the original Lucky. We are modest nature with max special attack, almost max speed, 32 instant defense. We have Hurricane, Air Slash, Hyper Voice, and Tailwind. Literally dual stab. Has the most field day against Rose's team. And it's entirely Tailwind was just there in case if I wanted to bring this thing back in and just click Tailwind to get some speed buff then we can do that. But otherwise, this Pokemon is insanely strong this week, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to seeing this Mon do work. I really would like this Mon to earn the thumbnail one day. I really, really do. And we are Terra Flying because Flying Spam is insanely good here. I was thinking normal, but normal didn't really fit for what I wanted here. And last one, at least, we have Rhydon, fully Spadef. Again, fully Spadef this week. We only need Fizz Death Bulk, really. We are Earthquake, Rock Slide, Ice Punch, and Brick Break. Brick Break kind of just there to check screens. Also gives us another measure to hit the potential for Terras here and there. It also gives like kind of what was another thing we could hit with this? I guess it was also to hit Earthstream, maybe? I don't know. Maybe get rid of screens, which lets you looking at But otherwise, I was gonna be the Avalanche for the longest time, but Avalanche only works if I get hit by a physical move. Really, like it's still like it doubles if I get hit with contact. So Ice Punch in that Fury was from stronger. Rock Slide and Earthquake just for general stab here. And just overall, that's kind of what we're going with here. They are lightning rods, so that we can be able to take on the Regieleki for the most part here. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get this battle started. Where's this Rose? And we're here for the battle. It's gonna be post-com because we play this game in call. We kind of just chill, have fun, and there's gonna be two battles. We're gonna be post-comming eventually. This is the first one, so as you can see, he brought everything we expected, except he did bring Lapras. He did bring his second Terra Captain. He did not bring the Ursaring, which I was very surprised. He actually was very surprised not to see Keldeo versus him, which to an extent I can kind of see why, but at the same time, I really could not use Keldeo this week. I just really didn't get that. So we really debated on what our leads were going to be here. I ended up settling for Rhydon in this matchup here. Is he actually leads off with the Iron Valiant? I'm just clicking Earthquake here. If he goes into Flygon, he goes into Flygon. But I'm going to Earthquake off, get a massive damage off here. He actually reveals to be special on his thing, which I'm guaranteed to live this hit and just get rid of the Iron Valiant. And I'm not going to lie to you, getting rid of Iron Valiant turn 2 was immensely huge here. Because that's one of the best offensive threats that outspeeds my entire team. Gone, just like that. Now, Rodon can potentially use her sec here. In comes the Lapras here as we are going into our emotion here. I'm actually make the double out here, protecting him. He wants to go for something else as he goes into the Monkey Dory. And kind of in the spur of the moment, I teared this when, fun fact, this was not supposed to be the Terramon. The Terramon was supposed to be our Hydrapple. Also, his Terra types we didn't go over. Where's Terra Normal, Lucky, and Terra Fairy Lapras. Terra Fairy made sense. Terra Normal was interesting. I was not expecting Terra Normal potentially. I technically was gonna tear my Hydrapple, but I for some reason decided. I guess it was based on calcs I saw that the Terra was better here, so that's unfortunate here. But we do land two Hurricanes back to back, and we do pick up a kill. Boy, Noctowl is coming in the clutch, and unfortunately, we do miss another one. He's going for a freeze dry. We are going to go for another Hurricane. Do connect here, and he reveals that he is Spadef Lapras or AB. He does pick up a freeze, which does mean our Noctowl is going to go down here. But Noctowl put in the damn work though in one kill. But now he comes Gouging Fire, and we're pretty much free to just win the game here. I Dragon Dance up here, is unfortunately he's going to click Encore here. I thought he was going to click Thunder Wave there instead of Encore, but it was a really good play on his end. I go into my Hydra Blade. He's going to click Thunder Wave now. And now my Hydro was paralyzed. He's going for the U-turn here. I'm just going for I believe it was a Dragon Pulse here, and I get paralyzed. So that's not really fun. So I go for another Dragon Pulse here as the Lapras does come in here. I do use this, and it reveals to not be Assault Vested and confirm that it is East with Death Lapras. So now I go into my emotion here as he clicks Whirlpool here, and we're going to be realizing that I make a stupid play here. So he clicks Parasong here. And you're gonna see, watch, that I click Shadow Ball, but he's gonna click Sparking Aria, which is gonna put me in 20%. I didn't think about the roll about that, and I really messed up. And the reason why I messed up is that I trick room that turn, which means I had minus prayer, which actually meant I was actually slower than the Lapras, which that really annoyed me because the idea was to trick room with that, die if he wants to kill me, he kills me. I bring in Hydrapple. Hydrapple will literally outspeed everything, and I just spam Dragon Pulse. But now I go for Scale Shot and unfortunately miss. Now, what really sucked about missing Scale Shot there was the fact that I couldn't get the speed race before this came in. He's going to Thunder Wave here, as I actually am going to go for the Scale Shot here. I did not go for Raging Fury here, and unfortunately, I only get 2 hits off a Scale Shot, which sucks. But now I'm going to go Hydro Apple here, as he's going to go for that Thunder Wave here again, hopefully, which it does. And now, again, it's a free Dragon Pulse here. Is he actually go for the Roost here? And we see that does a lot. So this tells me this is probably more Spadef. But I go for another. I think I go for Fickle Beam this time, and of course I get paralyzed. I go into Rhydon. He goes for the TERA normal, and it actually reveals to be Explosion. Which thank God I went into Rhydon and kept Rhydon around. I go for the Ice Punch here, sacking off my OG here. Now I go into Hydrapple, and here's where things get scary. If Rose goes for a raw scale shot versus my Hydrapple, he has to get 5 hits to knock me out. Because 5 hits pretty much guarantee knocks me out unless he gets the lowest possible roll. If he's Dragon Claw, I guarantee him to hit here. He is going to Dragon Pulse. I click Dragon Pulse, I get paralyzed. So now we're getting into the scenario. But I did the calcs. At +1, I should always still live a Dragon Claw. Now, though, if he gets if he gets, I think, 4 or 3, he guaranteed knocks me out. So if this is Scale Shot, if this is Loaded Dice Scale Shot, he pretty much will pick up a KO right here. If he's not, and he's not Outrage, I should also potentially live this hit. He goes for the Dragon Claw. We don't get paralyzed. Hydrapple coming in the clutch. And we're going to our Gouging Fire, and we are going to pick up this win, and we're going to pick up a nice and big 3-0 win against Rose here, and to move 3-1 into the series of ours. But that was honestly a really good game. I definitely got a little annoyed with him in the call because those pairs really matter in terms of damage output or getting on weekend. But Hydrapple putting in the work, man, making sure he did not die here. And funny enough, I shit on him for being his normal typing, but guess what? His normal typing won us the game when we got rid of the Monkey Dory and the Lapras, figuratively speaking. So that's really funny. But regardless though, Noctowl also put in some really good work. Rhydon getting a kill, technically 2 kills for Rhydon because I'm going to count the explosion kill for him. Hydrapple made sure we did not lose this match. Hydrapple saved us, especially since I did not have Ice Beam on my Darkrai. That would have been so bad. But I really don't know. I really don't know who I'm going to give the thumbnail to. I'm either going to give it to Noctowl or Hydrapple, one of the two. It's one of the two for sure. But really good game, the Rose though. Obviously, we're here for some fun. Obviously, if I lost this game, I would not have cared too much. Rose is just kind of playing to playing, so we're in the same boat. But good game to him. Also, he has a YouTube channel. Please go check out my boy Rose. He just recently, I think, he's on the road right now to 200 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get my boy Rose to 200 subscribers. I know every single one of my subscribers here. I don't think a lot of you guys have subscribed to Rose. I think all of us can get Rose to 200 subs before the end of the year. I really appreciate if you help my friend out there. But yeah, G's to him. Definitely go check him out. And with that, I'll see you guys for week number 2, which low key may or may not happen because it's against Aaron 12. So we'll have to wait and see. But until next time, guys, peace.